In this week's problem, we're trying to fill in a puzzle, and some of you may have noticed that you're to perform the operations from left to right and ignore order of operations. And this may be the only time all year that many of you are allowed to ignore order of operations. And in fact, it's worth noting that two of our commonly used calculators are called scientific calculators. These two perform order of operations, but often when you pick up a calculator like this is called a four-function calculator, and it will not perform order of operations. But in order to do this puzzle, I hope you are all able to solve it without a calculator. We've laid our first 9 counting numbers down, and then we made a note that if we were to just throw these 9 numbers in at random or use trial and error, there's 9 factorial, or 362,880 ways those 9 numbers could fill in those 9 empty boxes. So we don't want to use trial and error. We're going to look at the column on the left and realize that the only way to make it equal 3 is 3 times 1. So the 1 goes as shown, because if the top 2 numbers divided to make 1, it would have to be a number divided by itself, and a number would then have to be used twice, which is not allowed. Then, because we've already placed the 1, then the only way to make 4 on the right is to add 7 to the 1 and divide by 2. And then, since we've already used the 2, the only way to fill in the top 2 on the left is 9 divided by 3 to make 3, so that it multiplies by 1 to make the 3 at the far bottom left, as we discussed earlier. And now there's just 4 numbers and 4 empty boxes. And in that case, we can use trial and error. 4 factorial is just 24. So we play around with a little mental arithmetic. The numbers practically fill in themselves, and there it is, the answer to this week's problem of the week.